Good morning, Azeroth. Good morning, Azeroth. This is Neall, your friendly warrior tank from Medivh, and I help people earn achievements. Today is Thursday, August the 18th, 2016, and this is Good Morning Azeroth, Neal's attempt to bring you the news from all around the world of Warcraft. And we've been talking the last few episodes about invasions and how they can help your leveling experience. So I thought I'd spend a little bit of time today talking about why you might do that, about leveling alts and why you might do that. So people level alts so that I would just say first, I have a main. My main is a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm your friendly warrior tank. But I do have alts, other characters that I do play from time to time. I don't play them as much, so that's why they're called alts. And you might wonder, well, why might you have some alts? And I'll give you a couple of reasons. One, for achievements. There are achievements for leveling several alts to 100. There are achievements for leveling tunes from both the Alliance and the Horde side to max level. There are achievements for getting all of the professions to max level. There are other achievements that require class-specific tunes, tunes that are either tanks or healers or DPS, and you can't always do them on your main, so you may look to do achievements or professions, or you may just enjoy the playstyle of other characters. You may want to just try it out to see if you like it. Also, there are toys and appearances that you can only collect on certain classes, on certain specs, on at certain levels. One of the reasons I'm leveling alts is because I've already run all of my max level Alliance and Horde tunes through the Broken Shores quest without picking up all of the things that you can only pick up in the phase right before you go to the Broken Shores. So there are some toys on the Horde quest line that you can only pick up before you board the boat. There is a bonnet that you can only pick up within the Broken Shores quest line, that within that scenario that I haven't picked up yet. So I'm leveling tunes to go do that. I'm also leveling tunes to pick up some toys. You need a jewel crafter on the Horde side to pick up a specific toy. You need some engineers with goblin engineering, some engineers with gnomish engineering to make a couple of the toys. So these are several of the reasons that Neall is leveling alts and trying to do it as quickly and easily as possible. I also need I need a level 80 tune for the Herald of the Titans. So now's a good time to do it. The invasions are a very good time to level your alts to max level, or to whatever level you'd like to leave them at, to help you out with whatever you'd like to help them out with. So just a couple of hints on invasions. They did nerf the experience that you got from invasions on Tuesday, and then they buffed that experience on Wednesday. So my experience on Tuesday was that I was seeing about a third of a level for my Horde Rogue, as I was going from about 68 to level 75, about a third of a level per invasion. So there were 3 invasions per set of invasions every 2 hours, so I was getting about a level every 3 sets of invasions. Yesterday went from 75 to 85, so essentially 10 levels, about 9 1/3 with invasions. That last 2/3 it was actually opening the portals for the Cataclysm portals, but basically 9 levels, and I did that in 18 invasions. So essentially half a level per invasion from 75 to 85. We'll give you some advice on this. People have talked about just zoning out, zoning in, I should say, to an invasion location and just hanging out in that zone. And certainly that is a way to get XP. I will tell you that's not the way to get maximum XP. So if you're looking to level your alts as quickly as possible, that is not the way to do it, but it is a way to do it. If you want a low investment, just get some free XP, that's a way to do it. The best way to get XP during invasions is to solo mobs. You need to be killing mobs all by yourself to get the maximum XP. Certainly in phases 1 and 2 and 4, that's a little more difficult because everyone's in whatever the main town is, killing mobs together. But there are still opportunities in that. Neall has noticed that a lot of people ignore the smaller mobs, the little fell imps, the little bats and beasts. So what Neall does is he turns on his enemy nameplates so that I can see every mob that's in my range, and I try to attack it. I also hang out sort of away from the main action. I hang out near gates to the city where I know spawn points are. You will see smoke on the ground where mobs are about to appear. That'll give you a clue, so just look for those and try to solo as many mobs as possible. The difference is dramatic if an NPC helps or if another player helps. The XP that you earn is dramatically less than if you were able to solo that mob by yourself. That being said, not all mobs are the same. Not all mobs give the same XP. The ones that I've found that give the best XP are the infernals. So if you're able to solo infernals, more likely that's going to be the non-elite infernals, although it is possible to solo the elite infernals as well. If you can solo infernals, you're going to maximize your XP. So that's easier done in Phase 3 when you're flying around the zone, killing mobs. I would say if you don't have flying, just hang out in the town in Phase 3. A lot of people are out in the zone killing things. You can still kill things in town. Again, hang out by the gates to the city, whatever the entrances to the city are. Mobs will pop up there. They're usually ignored by other players. Find a space that you can be all by yourself and solo those mobs. If you've got flying, I would fly around, and again, you want to look for where there are places where there aren't other people killing mobs. You want to solo mobs and preferably solo those infernals. That's going to give you your maximum XP per invasion. So just want to give some advice out there to folks so that they could level some alts if they wanted to during this invasion time. Also wanted to mention, starting on Tuesday, there was a new quest to go into Karazhan and help Medivh get a tome to help us on our way to closing the portal and stopping the invasions. So go ahead and do that. It speaks to the a storyline that's going on with Dalaran and with Jaina. Dalaran has moved over to Karazhan to help protect the Eastern Kingdoms. No spoilers, but I think most everyone knows Dalaran will eventually be moving over to the Broken Shore to help us over there. So we will be New Dalaran at the Broken Shores. And then they've announced yesterday at Gamescom Karazhan will be coming back as a 9-boss 5-man dungeon in 7.1, so that is down the road, not exactly at launch, but in the future, a couple months down the road, we will see, it seems with that first raid tier, that would be the 7.1 patch, we would see the Karazhan dungeon join us. For those that are still trying to farm the mount in Karazhan, Attunement Reigns, Fiery Warhorse, that raid will still be around and you'll still be able to farm that mount from the raid. So, all about invasions, all about the new content today, again, and I'm sorry if you guys, this is getting old for you guys, but I did want to mention those things. I did mention it in a Facebook post and to the guildies, but wanted to get it out to everyone. So thanks to you if you're still watching this stream, this video at this point. I appreciate you. We're doing this show all for you. Go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button. We appreciate you. Also, thanks to our patrons. They make this possible. Patreon.com, The Nealls. This program is brought to you by every day. Patreon.com, The Nealls. That's where people are helping Neall help other people learn more achievements around the world of Warcraft. You can go over to Patreon.com and sign up, and for as little as $2 a month, you get thanked every time Neall does a program. Also, you find out early when Neall is going to do things, his schedule for upcoming events. Other cool rewards over there, Patreon.com, The Nealls. Thanks to our patrons, they make this possible. Regnava, Zuki, Neall, Adafloozy, Tender Mulva, Shigan, Carl, Lucky Beef, Antheria, Equins, Ucha, Morasha, Petsy, The Beer Guy, Lean Beef, Coco Naughty, Dwarfy, Azarea, Mystical, and Zelo. They are helping Neall help other people earn more achievements around the World of Warcraft. You too can join the crew. Patreon.com, The Nealls. Now for the other top stories around the World of Warcraft, we go over to Wowhead. Blizzard at Gamescom, the return to Karazhan in patch 7.1. So Blizzard is at Gamescom this week. We'll see some more stuff at MMO Champion in a little bit with some bullet points. The new pre-expansion content is out there. The Karazhan quest line. We've gone to Dalaran, New Dalaran, which is over Karazhan. We've gone into Karazhan. We've gone into Ulduar. We've helped Magni Bronzebeard and done what we can to, at this point, to help stop the invasions. Blizzard's at Gamescom. That's all over the place. At Blizzard Watch, blizzardwatch.com. Always interesting stories. Demon Hunting, the WoW live stream on Twitch at 2 p.m. Central. That's right now. If you'd like to watch them live streaming Demon Hunting, that's going over at their Twitch channel for Blizzard Watch. The queue, I refuse to answer any questions that aren't about Karazhan, BlizzCaps one way or another. Always interesting stories to read at blizzardwatch.com. At the Pwnecast Daily Quest site, Legendary Gear Breakdown in Legion. If you've got some questions about the Legendary Gear, now if you're not familiar with this already, we are getting artifact weapons for each spec and each class and each spec, each spec of each class is getting its own artifact weapon. That is not legendary gear. There are legendaries that will be dropping as world drops. At the start of the expansion, you will only be able to equip one of these. I think towards the end you will be able to equip more. But if you're interested in what those are and how you might get a hold of them, that's over at the Pwnecast Daily Quest site. Patch 7.1, the return to Karazhan, a review of that, the pre-expansion event for week 2, the changes to it, the Council of Tirisfal, and some more stuff. They've got some Legion previews to Pocket Fell Spreader and how to get that all over at the Pwnecast Daily Quest site. Warcraft Pet Battles, my good buddy Gemma Banks, he's still got those previews on Beta Pet Battling. That's coming to live very soon. Warcraft Pet Battle is a great resource for any pet battlers out there. At MMO Champion, like I said, their top story, the Gamescom Legion stream, patch 7.1, and the return to Karazhan. A couple of things. Karazhan is coming back as a large 5-player dungeon with all 9 bosses. The old Karazhan will still exist. You can still go and farm it for things. There will also be a small additional raid between the Emerald Nightmare and the Nighthold that wraps up the Stormheim story. Patch 7.1 will also have outdoor content associated with Suramar that pushes forward to the Nightfallen story. Patch 7.1 is coming to the PTR right after Legion launches. The encounters have been playtested internally. It appears good to go. In terms of general game development, there was a period where the team focused on faster expansions, sacrificing things that they shouldn't have. This made the experience worse. The focus going forward is on a steady stream of content. Priority number 1 is making sure that you don't run out of things to do. The team is never going to rush an expansion. They will be released when they are done. Ensuring there is always content in the live game while working on the expansion is important. Raid tiers should last around 4 to 5 months. This time around there won't be a content drought. Don't worry, we got you. So those are promises. Always interesting to see if they deliver on those. Surely that's what all WoW players are saying. They've got the Blue Post, hot fixes, Legion invasions, and experience increase. We talked about that at the beginning. We're in Karazhan, we're in Ulduar. Icy Veins. Return to Karazhan recap of the Legion Cafe at Gamescom, Legion preview, Class Halls, Val'sharah, Zone preview, Azuna, gold making during Legion invasions. That's over there at Icy Veins. And again, as you're playing those alts, leveling up those alts, learning how to play them, Icy Veins has great class guides on how to play those classes. So check out Icy Veins for your rotations, your builds, your talents, etc., etc., etc. That means we need to go back to Wowhead and see what's going on around Draenor. Wow. Oh, there it is. 6 and 7, they removed it. Here it is. Today in Draenor, Apexis, Darktide Roost, Broken Precipice, the bounties on Gorthul, the critters of Draenor, the traveling pet drainers at Spores, Dusty, and Salad. The dungeon quest is at the Everbloom, the Inn Tavern quest, Fate of the Fallen, and the Shadowmoon Burial Grounds, and Go Fetch in Auchindoun. Quintessence of Light in the Menagerie. A profession trader is looking for fur. Oil Daily, Rep Daily, your traders. They're looking for raw beast hides in the trading post if you're still doing that. Draenor Dungeon event is live. Legion invasions are live. And I noticed yesterday we were still at a new all-time low for the WoW token. The WoW token is falling drastically in price. If we go into the game, 38,633. This is actually up from when I looked at it yesterday. If you're looking for buy game time, it is near a low. It is near a low. Go ahead, buy that game time if you're looking to buy game time. Keep up with Neall. Keep up with Neall. Keep up with Neall in all the ways. One of the ways to keep up with Neall is Twitch TV, the Nealls. That's where we are streaming live to the internet right now. We are pushing towards 500 followers. Once we get to 500, we're giving away pets and mounts. We're at 451. That is 49 away from 500 when we give away pets and mounts. There are links to all of the places that you can keep up with Neall below the Twitch stream, my Facebook page, my Twitter page, my Open Raid group. The guild is Shattered Fates on Medivh, Shattered Fates on Exodar. Medivh is the Alliance Guild. Exodar is the Horde Guild. Medivh and Exodar are connected realms. So if you're on the Medivh or Exodar servers and you're looking for a guild, we are looking for you. Come join us, won't you? Shattered Fates is the guild. ShatteredFates.com is the website. My YouTube channel, my Patreon, they're all linked. If you click on those boxes below the Twitch stream, you can get there. I'm on Facebook, Facebook.com. Neall on Medivh, Facebook.com. Neall on Medivh. Hi, friend, back. I'm on Twitter, at the Nealls, on Twitter.com, at the Nealls. I follow back. I'm on Open Raid, openraid.zergid.com, openraid.zergid.com. There's a group over there called Achieve More. That's my group, the Achieve More group, helping you to achieve more in the World of Warcraft. Lots of people doing lots of things, like Compass, who's doing Heroic TOT and Mythic SOO on the regular. Neal's doing Heroic 5-man dungeon achievements today. This might be my last 5-man group before the expansion. A waning level of interest in doing those achievements. Tomorrow, Heroic High Mall. Saturday, High Mall achieves, Blackrock Foundry achieves. Keep up with this. Openraid.zergid.com. That's where you can sign up for all of Neal's events. I'm on YouTube, youtube.com. Search for Neall on Medivh. That's where you can find all my videos, including all the Good Morning Azeroths, all the Legion pre-patch achievements, all the Glory of the Hellfire Raider achievement guides, Draenor Raider guides, Draenor Hero guides, those Legacy achievement guides. They're all at youtube.com. I am Neall on Medivh on YouTube. We're pushing towards 200 subscribers and 56,000 views. Keep up with us, keep up with us, keep up with us. Also, thanks again to the patrons, patreon.com, the Nealls. That's where people are helping Neall help other people earn more achievements. Thanks to our patrons, they make this possible. Regnav, Azuki, Neall, Adafluzi, Tinder, Mulva, Shigan, Carl, Lucky Beef, Antheria, Equins, Ucha, Morasha, Petsy, The Beer Guy, Lean Beef, Coco Naughty, Dwarfy, Azareya, Mystical, and Zelo. Thanks to those guys. Y'all have fun storming the castle today, and remember, fire is still bad this X-Pack. Y'all have a great one.